Hey, it is raining. It has been raining all day, just dumping and pouring. It's beautiful, but it's a lot. Uh, what I want to talk about today goes along with what I talked about yesterday. I talked about loving and forgiving yourself, and that actually will help you get the energy you need to create money as well. I was doing a specific energy healing technique for a while that allowed me to identify emotions I was carrying and release those emotions. And I was doing that for a while, and it was helping me. But the reason I bring that up, my rained on hair, the reason I bring that up is I was actually surprised to find that one of my emotions that my heart was just wrapped in was abandonment and feeling abandoned. And when I first found that out, I mean, I just had never considered that at all, that was some of my problems. But one of the things, when you hear abandonment, you usually think of someone else abandoning you, maybe your parents or just life, or it doesn't even have to be a specific event, but just the way that you feel about how some events in your life. And so, I could think of a few things that other people had done that, probably led me to feel that way. But the more that I thought about it, I realized that the real challenge was that I had been abandoning myself over and over and over again. And going along with that, in my life, I kept waiting for someone to rescue me. Someone, I was going to marry the right man, or, I don't know, if some wave a magic wand and my past was going to be different, like it happened in Back to the Future, I don't know what I thought was going to happen. Someone was just going to give me something. I was going to win the lottery or something. And this had a lot of impact, but it actually had impact on my money story, because I kept waiting for someone else to solve my money problems. And if you'd asked me that, in my conscious mind, I didn't really think that, but it was just a lot deeper, and that's really how I was acting. So one of the things, two things that helped me to heal that, two decisions I made, and I think I'm actually pretty good at them now. The first one is that I am 100% responsible for my life. There is nobody and nothing out there that is going to do something for me that I'm not willing to do for myself. And that has to do with money as well. It has to do with everything, but it definitely has to do with money. No one's coming. No one's going to rescue me. I'm going to rescue myself, right? And I'm going to rescue myself in terms of money also. So if I want money, I'm going to go get money and figure that out. And I don't have to wait for anybody else's permission either. I don't have to wait for someone to approve that for me, or, because the person that's responsible is me. So I don't need anybody's permission, and I'm the one that has to do it. And that sounds hard to begin with, especially if you've never thought like that, but it was actually, didn't take long for that to be very freeing. It's a very free feeling. Yes, things are hard, but you find out that you can meet those challenges. I did. I found out that I could meet those challenges. So I was afraid that I couldn't. I was afraid I couldn't handle and solve problems. And there's still things that overwhelm me, but it's a little bit at a time. And then the other thing that goes with it is to just be there for myself. If other people don't believe in me, then I'm going to believe in myself. Again, not waiting for anybody out there to validate me, to love me. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to validate myself. I'm not saying this is easy to do. These are things you have to practice. But You know, if I don't feel good, you know, I used to wait for my mommy to come and tuck me in bed and help me feel good. And you know, my mom is still an awesome lady, and I still have a close relationship with her. But she's, you know, she's got her own life. She's not going to do that. I need to take care of myself, and I need to handle my emotions. I need to handle my own decisions, and I need to pat myself on the back if I need that, and lift myself up and say kind things to myself. So the person that I need to be there for is myself, and stop abandoning myself. And I'm actually going to talk even more about this in another video, in a very important way that people often abandon themselves, and that I did. And again, that has impact on money, among other things. So thanks for listening, and I will share more tomorrow.